Hey everyone, welcome to a new episode of Mount Deurklink. In the last episode I made this big purple invert, and in this episode, while off camera I did some work here on the supports. I want to improve that in this episode, so I'm going to remove these original supports and give it my own. So these wooden supports, they're actually steel. And they're supposed to look a bit like the supports from Alpengeist. I believe it's the invert at Busch Gardens, Williamsburg. Not sure. There's several other things that I want to add, all in this area. One of them, we have these cliffs here. I don't want to just have this area be nature, so I'm going to extend the land area to somewhere over here, and I think I'm gonna make a little ice karting track right over here. I think that'll look cool. Now there's several other things I want to work on, but I'll just start with the supports for the invert first. Okay, I think that works really well for the lift hill. I really like the way this looks with these custom supports connecting the track to the catwalk, and these wooden supports right under here. Not really sure about the color, maybe white is a better choice. Provides a little bit more contrast, else everything just blends in. So I'll just keep it white for now. Okay, and with that done, I think it will be nice to have a little restaurant somewhere around here. I was thinking of putting one probably right over here. Will be a nice place for a little restaurant where guests can warm up and have some hot chocolate. Okay, I like the way this building looks. It's I think it's nice and cozy. So inside you can see a funnel cake shop that I called Frostys Cake, and there's hot chocolate shop called Frostys Hot Chocolate. And I also put a sign on the building saying Frostys, and I also put some flowers here on the roof. I don't know how much sense it makes to put flowers on your wall. Not on the roof, I meant on the wall. I don't know how much sense it makes to put your flowers on the wall in such a wintry environment, but yeah, they're probably fake flowers anyway. Okay, as is tradition in my park, we also need a toilet, and it's a tradition because we're going to make the toilet in the form of a tree. So let's just find a nice location for it. I think here, right next to the building, will work. So let's rename our toilet. This will be the Tree of Life. And then we simply make it invisible. And then let's plant a tree. I think I'll go for just one of these snowy trees. And then let's bury it a bit. Looks like it's a very popular tree with all these guests. So that's a good thing. Yeah, it makes me happy to see the guests immediately appreciate all the work I do for them. Okay, with this restaurant here, I'm going to add some more decorations here in the area. Mostly just trees, but yeah, I also want to do something here. So here is the place where these paths come together. And we'll probably want a bit of a landmark here. So let's stack a few of these snowballs. And something that I think will look cool on top of these snowballs is candy floss stall. Now of course I'm not going to open it because guests won't be able to reach it. So let's call it snowman face. No, we don't want these supports to be visible, so I'm going to move the track under surface. I think that looks perfect. Now let's put a little fence around it so the guests don't topple him over. That would be really sad. And if he was sad, it would probably look something like this. But yeah, that's something we don't want, so I'm going to remove them again. Alright, I'm now just going to place some trees throughout this area. Some benches, some lamps. Just to try and make it come to life a bit more. Oh, and before I do that, there's also one more thing that I want to do here. So let's remove the ice here in one spot. And I'm going to make a little island here. And we're going to make an invisible path on top. And I'm gonna drop an entertainer here. Let's make him a snowman. And this will be the first Patreon that I'm going to name. Now I will name him Sam P because he was generous enough to donate 20 euros every month. So he should probably be the first Patreon to be, or the first patron to be honored with having an entertainer named after him in my park. It's in a quite central spot. Okay, yeah, so let's continue decorating this area. Okay, I think that's enough decoration for now. So what I want to do now is focus on this area over here. Now, like I said, I don't want to leave this empty, so I'll extend the land here and I'll make a little ice karting track here. Okay, that's our ice karting track done. Now, I kind of wanted to have more than 7 karts on this track. So what I'm going to do is a trick that I've used earlier. That's that I will take the last station piece and I will copy and paste it to a part earlier in the track. And that will make the game think the station is longer, and that will allow us to have more karts on the track. Because right now there's only 7 and the queue gets very long, even though there's not that many people in it. Alright, that's more like it. So what you need to be wary of when you make the number of karts on your track higher is that they should all fit behind each other in one line in your station. Because if you have too many karts, your station is too short. Then if for some reason they all line up behind each other, then the last cars will not be able to enter the station, and then your ride will be stuck forever. So yeah, by copying and pasting the last station piece right over here, I have basically extended the station to all the way over here. And 12 cars will for sure fit behind each other here on this section of the track. Now, one thing that will happen because of this is that the cars will slow down here at the end, because they they think they have already reached the station. But that's really fine to me. It's probably a good idea for them to slow down a bit before arriving here anyway. Okay, this section here at the invert, I want to make a little plaza here in front of the entrance. So there's already 2 buildings around this path here. I think I will add a 3rd one, probably with a souvenir shop. So guests can buy some merchandise from this ride. Okay, that's the little plaza here for the invert. Yeah, I think it looks a lot better now with this little souvenir shop. It really turned it into sort of a square. So, I think what's next for me is to finish up one or two of the buildings here. And that will probably be the last thing I will do for this episode. Might add some trees here and there. Just finish up some areas. Alright, that's going to be enough building from me for this episode. So yeah, mostly focused on this area in this episode. So I think the biggest addition here was the ice karting track. And of course just lots of decoration here. A little restaurant, Frostys, where people can get some hot chocolate and warm up. A little souvenir stall here. And other than that, just lots of landscaping, many trees, some extra paths here. And yeah, in the end I also finished up a few of the buildings here. In the next episode I want to expand to this area over here. So yeah, I will make the chairlift station here. And so we finally can have one of the chairlifts in action here. Then it's probably also time to make a station here for the train. And then we can also start decorating this area. And here we can add some extra rides. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this episode. And I think I'll finish this episode with a lap on the ice karts. Alright, that was it from me. I hope you enjoyed it and I'll see you again in the next episode. See you later.